How a leader who loses election can be called back to rule the people. Jonathan claimed. Nigeria's former president, Dr. Goodluck Jonathan, has spoken on the possibility of a leader who loses an election being called back by the people to govern them. According to him, the perception left in the minds of the people by the policies and activities of a leader while in office goes a long way in determining such a person's political journey. Jonathan made the submission on Wednesday when he hosted representatives of the political parties from the Gambia in Abuja. He said whatever a leader does, he or she must always put the interest of the people first. And when this is done, even if a misunderstanding occurs and such a person loses an election, the people can still call such an individual in the future to come back and govern them. He said whatever a leader is doing, he needs to understand the fact that the perception of his policies and decision will be a critical factor to be considered because he is there for the people, Dr. Jonathan said. A leader can be doing all the right things to be done for nation building, but if the perception among the people does not match what he is doing, then he can never go very far in politics. But when a leader is doing his best for his people and the perception is right, he might even lose an election due to misunderstanding. But when the perception is right, he can even be called upon to come and rule again. It will be recalled that Jonathan lost the 2015 presidential election in Nigeria to President Muhammadu Buhari, and there have been rumors in some quarters that he, Jonathan, may want to return to power by contesting the 2023 election. However, so far, the Jonathan camp has not come out officially to declare or deny any interest in the 2023 presidential race. In other news, one of the daughters of the former Vice President Atiku Abubakar, Fatima, has denied revalidating her membership of the All Progressive Congress. Thank you for listening to this news. Is this a means Jonathan wants to use in presenting his quest and interest for coming back to contest? Can it be that? Because the way Jonathan is sounding now, he is sounding like someone who is having the feeling to return back and contest. Because him saying that there is no harm for someone who has failed in an election and who still have the interest to return means that he is indirectly speaking to himself, saying that there is no harm even if someone of his kind returns back to contest for the election that he failed. Well, there is truth in what he said, but to me it would sound like an insult. You understand now? It will sound as an insult for you that have lost an election and came back to contest. You have been in office before. Sometime you lost on that same seat and you're not coming back for such seat again. It is better you demand for another seat that is higher than that seat that you lost than coming back on that seat that you've been on and lost. It's embarrassing. You understand? It's embarrassing. So I'm of the opinion that Jonathan should just take his mind off. Yes, that is an advice. Because if he still put his mind back on that seat of power, though I know that many people that plotted his removal though I've regretted. But to me, I would say the regret is too late. Let him prove them wrong. Prove them wrong and say no to returning. Because I don't see reason why he should bother or worry himself coming back. He is doing well. Even as an ambassador, the position he is handling it well. He is doing well, he's doing perfectly well in that position. He has been recognized, he has a good reputation. He should not come back and make a mess of that reputation, because now he is highly rated and highly respected. And he's very okay. He is very, very okay. Very, very okay. So he should not just come in and dent his image again, because coming in, he might end up denting his image and the reputation that he has built for a long time. You understand? So I am of the opinion that Jonathan should not just bother himself returning back to office. He should just remain. He should just remain and shouldn't bother himself. Because even these same Fulani people that plotted his removal are the same people that he showed more love. More love. So if he returns back, they are the same people that will plot is messing up. So he should not even think about it. He should not think about it. He should just remain focused on what he is doing and shouldn't allow himself to be made mockery of, because that what he are planning to do now is how to make mockery of his image. So he should not give them that chance or opportunity to do that, because it would be too embarrassing. Too embarrassing. You understand what I'm saying? Okay, so my viewers, you heard Goodluck Jonathan. This is how I feel on the statement he has just left behind. There is a sign of I want to still come back to protest. There is a sign on that. So the way I feel is that Goodluck Jonathan is still feeling or still telling us that he still wants to come back, because he has said there is no harm for such person to come back. But then I am saying that it is wrong. He should not even bother himself in order not to dent his image. So I don't know of you if we're in the same page. If we are not, your comments are very much welcomed. Very much welcomed. So please, deem it fit to leave your comments below the comment section. Click on the subscription buttons as well as the bell buttons to get updated whenever we upload any new videos. Thank you.